Anti-war partisans in Belarus claimed to have damaged Russian plane. Belarus.
Here's a summary of the article.
Belarusian anti-war partisans claimed to have severely damaged a Russian military aircraft in what an opposition leader has called the most successful diversion since the beginning of the war. BYPOL, the Belarusian partisan organization, said it had used drones to strike the Machulishchi airfield 12 kilometers from Minsk, severely damaging a Beriev A-50 airborne early warning and control aircraft. The front and middle section of the aircraft were damaged, as well as avionics and a radar antenna, said a report attributed to BYPOL. The damage to the aircraft has not been independently confirmed, although both Russian and Belarusian military bloggers have reported explosions on Sunday at the airfield. Belarusian opposition forces have previously used drones to strike government targets. Belarusian cyber partisans have also been fighting the government since the 2020 protests against the Belarusian leader, Alexander Lukashenko. In 2022, members of the group told The Guardian they had hacked the Belarusian railways to disrupt Russia's military buildup near Ukraine. It also pulls Belarus into a war with Ukraine. And probably Belarusian soldiers would have to participate in it and die for this meaningless war.
This post received a score of 6,200, with an upvote ratio of 97%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Blessings to them. Hopefully they stay safe.
The partisans are supposedly out of the country.
Provoke outrage. Outright don't engage. Strike by night, remain relentless. Till their troops take flight, make it impossible to justify the cost of the fight. Outrun. Outlast, hit. Quick. Get out fast, stay alive. Till this horror show is past, we're gonna fly a lot of flags half-mast.
Raise a glass.
Belarusian Wolverines. How does this happen? You'd think that the security around a bit of kit like this would be watertight. Nevertheless, great shooting. I look forward to the stamp being issued to celebrate this event.
Turns out it wasn't kamikaze drone tight. Whoops.
I think a lot of militaries are very quickly realizing that swarms of kamikaze drones are an incredible counter to expensive machinery like tanks and grounded planes.
Reminds me of that sci-fi vid, Slaughterbots. And also Black Mirror, Hated in the Nation, with the autonomous B-sized drones, and Metalhead, with the killer drone dog. Oh, and of course, Angel Has Fallen, with Gerard Butler. I'm sure this sort of autonomous drone tech will be a very real thing by the end of this decade. Focus then will be on jammers, airwar, kinetic counters.
I don't know, but it looked realistic until the Steve Jobs stand-in just showed the crowd footage of a robot kill someone who was running away. I imagine if it was real life, there would have been audible gasps.
Would there have been if you were told they were ISIS level of evil, though?
See guys, that's how you do anti-war advocacy the correct way.
By blowing shit up.
Not just any shit. When all you have is explosives, everything starts looking like Russian plane.
True heroes.
Swing as Lukashenko has hinted at sending in Belarus soldiers into Ukraine in support of this failing war. I can't imagine this will be an isolated incident. I bet the people of Belarus are terrified to be sent to the hell that is the Ukraine battlefront.
A good chunk of the Belarusian military has already said they will just go AWOL if ordered to invade. Almost none of the civilian population would be okay with it.
Lukashenko is in a terrible position right now because he knows that Putin wants him to send Belarusian soldiers into Ukraine, but he also knows that if he does that it will cause unrest and possibly his own downfall. He's really stuck between a rock and a hard place.
Greater than Lukashenko, he is a dead man walking. I see no way out of an early death for him.
I'm sure he'll see his way out of a window in a few months, sadly.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.